Hello and welcome everybody to Protect Academy's another LinkedIn live session. We've been away for a while now, and we're very excited for Mr. Ajit Pal Singh to be opening and kicking off the new year with us. So thank you so much, sir, for joining. I think let's wait for
Hi.
another. Hi, sir. Shall we
Hi.
wait
Hi,
for
Gazal.
another 30
Yeah,
seconds?
we can stay in.
All right. So as you can see, everybody, sir has a coffee cup. So I think you should all start, get your coffees and get some snacks. And we'll be getting started in the next 30 seconds. Let's wait for more participants to join in.
Sure. In the meantime, I'm starting my presentation.
Right, sir. You can just present it and I will add it to the stage, sir.
Hope it is visible.
Now it is, sir.
Okay. Okay. Shall we start, I suppose? Okay. Hey, everyone. I welcome you all on behalf of Protect Academy for this session. This is the main objective of this session is to take you through different career opportunities available in cybersecurity. At the same time, we are also launching our cybersecurity, CompTIA Security Plus course, and how that can help you in realizing your vision or objective of getting a good job into cybersecurity, and how you can crack cybersecurity in one attempt within 2 to 3 months. So, my name is Ajit Pal Singh Vathavan. Okay, uh, I have around 20 plus years of experience. So, in this 1 hour session, I will take you through my introduction, why cybersecurity as a career, who all can go, and different roles available, and certifications and tools which you can learn it for entry level, and about Security Plus. So, my name is Ajit Pal Singh Vadhavan. A brief introduction about myself. I have 20 plus years of experience in IS audits, Security Operations Center. I have headed a security operations center for my previous company, British Telecom, where Indian operation were being led by me. There were 120 plus people used to report it to me. It has all L1, L2, L3. I worked into security testing, VAPT, compliance, risk management, regulations, and privacy. I have 20 plus years of experience in training also, conducted 500 plus training sessions on CISA, CISM, CISSP, CCSP, CRISC, SSCP, and Security Plus. I'm more into defensive management security because I was a part of a blue team, okay, the team which is responsible. When you talk about SOC, the team which is responsible for protecting the organization against attack. There is another team, red team, the offensive security team. So I do have a very good knowledge, worked hand in hand with offensive security, but my area of expertise is defensive management. I'm an IC2 authorized trainer for CSSP and CCSP, and ISACA authorized trainer for CISA, CISM, and SWIRIS. These 500 batches which I've mentioned here, it doesn't include my batches in the beginning of CCNA, CCNP, and CCSP. Certifications, yes, I've done a lot, uh, but yes, uh, this I have done it over the period of last 15 years. I did my first certification of InfoSec in 2009. Then over the period, I have an object, means I always do two certifications, 2 to 3 certification in a year, because I believe that certifications are the best way to learn something in a systematic and disciplined manner. But that's my way out. Up to you, because a lot of things, this is very subjective thing, because money, time, experience, lot my things comes into play. Okay, so now I'm starting with the main thing. You all are here because you are all interested in information security and cyber security. Sometimes in the beginning, sometimes people who are about to start career into information and cyber security, they are not very much aware about the differences between the two. There is a fine difference, but they are interrelated also. So information security is all about protecting data in any form, be it physical, be it digital, be it intellectual property. When I say intellectual property, it's like I would say copyright, patents, etc. It's mainly concerned with protecting your data from unauthorized access, use, or prevent it from destroying. Let's take an example. Let's understand information security and cyber security with the help of an example. You have a mobile phone. You keep your mobile phone in a physical cabinet. Suppose you are attending some seminar, or you are attending some function where mobile phones are not allowed. So you will keep that thing in a locker or a cabinet. That is what information security. At the same time, your mobile phone, the data into your mobile phone is encrypted. It has access control enabled in it. That is what cybersecurity. So cybersecurity is a subset of information security. Cybersecurity is about protecting data in a digital form. Lot my times people have this confusion, and people, I do career counseling also. So lot my times people comes to me, hey Ajit sir, I'm into network security, I'm into software security, I want to move into cyber security. I always say that you are already into cybersecurity. It's just like you are in this particular form of this particular field of cybersecurity. You have to decide in which field of cybersecurity you want to move into. Because network security, what? Network security is about managing your firewalls, intrusion prevention systems, DLPs. That is what? Protecting data in a digital form. So there are many fields of cybersecurity available. You can use it. It's not only it you can choose it on the basis of your interest or on the basis of your previous experience. Okay. So cybersecurity deals with threats like hacking, malwares, and cyber attacks. There are many fields of cybersecurity available: mobile security, audit and compliance, application security, VAPT, as a vulnerability assessment professional, penetration testing professional, mobile security professional. Okay, privacy professionals. So you have to choose it. There are many fields. Why cybersecurity is very much demand? Because if you look at routing, switching, or even I would look at the desktop support, you have a very limited things to do. But in cybersecurity, you have a job for every person. Suppose there is a person who don't want to go too technical. He's very good in writing, he's very good in documentation. He can go into security policy and documentation stuff. And he can go into compliance stuff. There is a person who loves technical technology. He can become a VAPT professional, ransomware specialist. There is a person who loves finding faults in some other works. He can go for an audit. Just kidding. Audit is all about finding whether you're compliant. So you see, we have different kinds of different fields, different area of works available for people as per their caliber, which is not very much available in different fields. And you can earn good money, because yes, in the beginning, for a person like us, yes, money is important, but at the same time there are many factor comes into action when you move further. But in the beginning of your career, there is only one main factor which drives people, that is money. Yes, money is also good. If I enter cybersecurity field in 2006. I'm 2003 pass out engineer. Okay, so I'm 2003 pass out engineer. I entered cybersecurity field formally in 2006. If I take that as a baseline, okay, if I take that as a baseline, then at that time people who joined with me in this field, okay, they are earning around, their package is around 50 to 750 to 80 lakhs, and even some are earning around crores depending, but those 1 crores are an exception, but yes, there are. So money is also there, but yes, these days, because at that time people who started in 2005 6, competition was not that fierce, but these days more and more people have have they are getting information about it, so more and more people want to make their career into cybersecurity, but still there is a great scarcity or dearth of talent in cybersecurity, because cybersecurity requires constant upgrading, constant reading, learning. So that's the reason not many people are very habituate or comfortable with that, because people want easy money. So yes, cybersecurity is a good field which can quench your thirst for learning things, earning money, but yes, it requires constant upgrade, and that is without that you can't succeed. So yes, it's a good field. So why career into cybersecurity is booming these days? Lot many times people ask me this question because lot of people these days are very worried about advent of AI. Will AI take our jobs? Yes, I won't say it will take over. You shouldn't be worried about AI. You should be worried about people using AI. So why all of you don't join that league? You can also learn the things. So some people are worried about career into cybersecurity. Will AI impact our career? I answer to this question is, till the time there is a last computer, last data, last bit of a data available on earth, career into cybersecurity will remain. It will change its form. It will become more sophisticated. 2 years, 3 years ago, AI, deepfakes were not very prominent. It was just taking up. But these days, yes, so if you see, cybersecurity also started, including the people in cybersecurity started working on controls to deal with AI. There are regulations around AI coming in. There are regulations around privacy coming in. There are controls around these technologies, deepfakes, and all those coming in. So cybersecurity, the career into cybersecurity will never fade, but yes, it will change its form, which means that you have to upgrade yourself more. You have to face a fierce competition. But still, because I have seen, I've interviewed people during my career, people don't upgrade a lot. So people who upgrade, who learn, who can read a lot, there is no competition available for them. Correct. So there's a huge demand for cybersecurity professional in today's market. This is, look, I do believe in statistics, but I believe whatever I'm saying, it's on the basis of my experiences. So I've already told you the people who joined with me in 2006 in cybersecurity, they're earning a huge amount of money. Still, there is a huge demand available as of now, but yes, more technology oriented people. So there are currently millions of unfilled cybersecurity positions worldwide. And that is true, I tell you. Industry is not getting proper people. If you fill this gap, you will never face problems. Cybersecurity offers higher salary positions. I have already told you the average salary is around 510,000, means 5 lakh, 5.6, 5.7, that is. And people who started, I always believe in one thing, mate. It's not important where you start, it's important where you end up. I've seen people during the beginning of career who started as a freshers. And now I remember one guy, I won't name it. Okay. He was a fresher in 2008 along with me. I was not a fresher, I was an experienced guy. 2008, although 17 years have passed, but now he is a CISO. There are people who started with me in 2006, 7, because I'm 2003 pass out, 3 or 4 years junior to me. They all are in a very, very good position. I told you, sky is the limit if you're a right candidate. Lot my times people started blaming environment around them. Oh, jobs are not there, companies are not giving jobs. No, jobs are there. I've seen people working as an individual contributor earning 2 crores also. 2004 pass out engineer, 1 year junior to me. Okay, so he's earning around 2 to 3 crores rupees. Around 10 years ago, his salary was 80 lakh rupees. He was an individual contributor. So money is there. But again, I believe in one thing: never follow the money, let the money follow you. And how will money follow you? You have to upgrade. You have to continuously upgrade. You have to skill yourself with the skills, with the skills which is not readily available in a lot of people. Market is always driven by supply and demand gap. Okay. So why cyber security is important. Escalating cyber threats. They are growing in frequency and complexity. In I am having accounts in banks, and definitely everyone is having accounts in banks. In one of the banks, in one of the banks, they authenticate me with not TPIN or a password. They authenticate with me with voice. Think about there is one in deepfakes, someone can emulate the voice also. So you see, someone can emulate my voice and can authenticate himself on that banking website. So there is a saying that fire fights fire. So AI, new threats, they can only be dealt with new technology. Governments around the because these days with technology, industry they have access to numerous amount of a data of yours. There is a saying that if you are using some service for free, then you are the fees for it. Like Facebook, Google, WhatsApp, they don't charge you any money, which means that you are the fees. You are the price. You are the price for them. So they are using your data. So government around the world, they know that they can misuse the data. These companies are misusing it. Recently, Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg has admitted that under the government pressure, he has changed the algorithms and he was censoring the data. So yes, regulations are increasing. We are growing. Our reliance on technology is increasing a lot. Earlier days there was like if someone wants to rob a bank he has to go to physically go and rob the bank. These days with digital arrest, with hacking, within a seconds your money is gone, wiped off. So that's the reason security is important, and that's why I say till the time there is a system, last byte of a data available, last system available, cybersecurity professional demand will always be there. I always say, okay, this is important advice for all of you. If you want to make your career into cybersecurity, okay, look, when a lot of people they say that okay, there is one book called Seven Habits of Effective People. There are many habits they talk about: waking early, okay, documenting everything, all blah blah thing. That is okay, fine. But in cybersecurity, there is one thing which is common among all cybersecurity professionals. They are all are avid learners. They read books, listening podcasts or videos. That is important. Look, everything there are things which you can read it, but sometimes what happens you don't want to read. Then there are podcasts. We are living in a very good environment. We are living in a very great era where knowledge is flowing around us. It's like how you can use it. Lot many times people comes to me, hey sir, I wanted to learn things. How would I learn things? I always say to them, Okay, listen to YouTubes. I pick up things from LinkedIn. There is data information flowing everywhere. Since the time Microsoft have taken over LinkedIn has now become a very, very good platform. So learn, look, listen to the videos. I believe in, have you seen Three Idiots? There is a movie called Three Idiots. Amir Khan means he used to go to he there's one scene in which says I go and sit in any class. There is a knowledge flowing everywhere. I get something in any class. You should follow the same. And yes, definitely, I know some of you might not like technicals, but if you are a fresher, my suggestion to you is start with technical, whether you like it or don't. I was like, I never liked technical. So in 2005, I did my MBA. Okay, I did my engineering and then I did my MBA to stay away from technical. But still, destiny took me there. So for the first 6 years, from 2006 to 2013, I did, I was in SOC. I did a lot of hands on and tell you the kind of foundation that 7 years had built, that had been built because of this hands on all, there's no comparison for it. So start with technical. No one can beat you in that. No matter whichever field you want to go into, work in technical for some time. Okay. So why careers into cybersecurity? I've already mentioned booming industry. Salaries are good. Definitely, salaries are good. As I tell you, even my salary was good. Now I am working on my own. In 2024 only, I left my career job to pursue my career as a freelance infosec consultant. Okay, so there are many diverse. Look, cybersecurity is a cross-functional stream, which means that it touches, it's not, cybersecurity is a cross-functional field, which means because security is not only, if you look at routers and switches, there is only routers and switches you have to manage. But in cybersecurity, you need to protect your data, you need to protect your privacy data, you need to protect your software applications. So you need to protect your systems. So it touches different aspect. So based on your choice, based on expertise, just like if someone has worked for 10 years into software and now he did CISSP, so he can be a very good security professional in a software application security. And it's a dynamic field. I tell you what, I first laid down my hands in router and firewall around in 2005. A lot of things have been changed since then. So it's quite a dynamic field. It's not only about cybersecurity, whole technology is changing. So there are, I told you about, if you look at the previous slide, there are many diverse roles. And I am, and here is an example of that. You have fields available into network. You have roles available into network security where you have to manage your firewalls, IPS, IDS. Then jobs available into security operations center. There are two types of SOCs available. One is related to threat hunting, okay, where as a professional you need to find out threats, vulnerable threats that your organization is having. So it normally includes monitoring of SIM devices, monitoring of threats, and then there's another SOC which involves managing the network security devices like firewall, IPS, IDS. If you look at in the beginning, okay, if you look at the career, if you're an entry level professional, then job related to SOC and VAPT professionals are available in abundance. A lot of people have to start with that. Even I started with SOC. I started with SOC, yes. In 2007, when I joined SCL, I joined SOC as a L2 professional, worked into SOC from 2007 to 2013 as a hardcore techie. Then I moved into leadership role, and there also it involves escalation now. So entry level professional, job related to VAPD professionals, threat hunting, network security is available in abundance. Then another field which you can also look at, that is cloud security. Okay. Then physical security executive. This is about managing the physical security of the organization. Normally people who are, look, normally people who are from armed forces, retired professional. Like in India these days, you have Agniveer. So those people, when they retire, means once they complete their 4 or 5 years and they decided to move into industry. So these kind of for this kind of a roles, physicals for those kind of a role, army people, armed professionals. But yes, it's not like that you can't go into it. I have in my previous team, there were people who were working into physical security. Then privacy executive, the people who manage the privacy infosec. In the beginning, I suggest if a life gives you an opportunity to move into infosec and privacy, fine. But my advice to all of you is start with core technical jobs. Even you want it or you don't want it. If you want to be a CISO, if you wanted to be a successful cybersecurity professional, my advice, strong recommendation and advice to you, start with technical fields. Rest over the just like I have when I retired. I'm not retired yet, but yes, I retired from a regular corporate life. So I started with SOC. Okay, then I moved into compliance and other roles. Then you have analyst audit roles, entry level roles helps in assistant performing audits. You have a SOC analyst responsible for monitoring suspicious system for suspicious activities. Network security analysts, these are the people who will be responsible for managing the firewalls, IPS, IDS. Data privacy executive, this is more like a clerical, I won't say clerical, but it doesn't involve a lot of technical things. Governments around the world, countries around the world, they are coming up with their regulations, and their main objective is to assist data privacy professionals in managing compliance with data privacy regulations. Then cloud security, they are responsible for monitoring and analyze cloud securities. Then security testing, VAPT, organizations, they do hire team which where main object whose they hire people, and their main role is to find out weaknesses, vulnerabilities in a system, testing, so that they can find out vulnerabilities, weakness before hacker find it out. OT executive, this is another good field coming in. Okay, this is about protecting your industry infrastructure. And then you have a physical security executive which focus on ensuring the physical security of the, you might have seen guards around you. Okay, so there are supervisors required. Then you see physical security, wall, fences. Look, so you, it's not the, it's all comes under security only. So these are different career options and roles available for entry level professional. Now, now question comes to your mind. In the beginning, as I told you, when I was taking you through certifications and all, the career option I told you always start with technical. So there is one entry level certification which is very popular, which we call as a CompTIA Security Plus. So CompTIA, which is being offered by CompTIA. CompTIA, which is short for Computing Technology Industry Association, is a non-profit vendor which main job is to equip you with the technologies and material, technology and knowledge, so that you can make your career into cybersecurity. They have many certifications, like they have computing, they have many CompTIA Server Plus, CompTIA Linux Plus, CompTIA IT Fundamental, and for security, their entry level certification is CompTIA Security Plus, which is one of the best, I tell you, for which is one of the best, I would say. Okay, even if you ask me which one is best entry level certification, I would say Security Plus. So validation of core cybersecurity skills. So why anyone should do Security Plus? Because gives this validates your core cybersecurity skills in front of an interviewer. Look, I do understand. I believe, look, I do believe in certifications. Okay. Look, I have seen people like a lot of people have give example of Bill Gates that he is college dropout, but still he's learning. He is a billionaire or a trillionaire. Yeah, it's a billionaire. But look, how many Bill Gates are there? So you can be. But yes, in order to, we are in a job market. So there is a saying in a Rome, do as the Rome do as the Romans do. So yes, you have to do certifications in order to, demonstrate to the employer that yes, I'm having knowledge which is required for doing a job. And the course content, 5 domains, the training that we offer is of 48 hours, okay, which includes core technical stuff. I'm not saying practicals. Yes, we do teach you through practical skills also, but core technical hardcore stuff, which is required by anyone, which is must for everyone who is trying to make his career into cybersecurity. And definitely, it boosts your career prospects. In US, it is Department of Defense recognized, and a lot of people they do security plus. In India also it is, it is a great certification who want to enter into cybersecurity field. So prerequisite, it is not must have, it is recommended. CompTIA A plus and Network plus. I would suggest that if you are coming for, if you are eyeing cybersecurity, then definitely TCP/IP and networks knowledge you should have. So it is recommended to have at least 2 years of experience in IT administration with focus on security hands-on experience. Fresher, normally it is being, although they have mentioned it is recommended, but this is just a recommendation. It's not mandatory that you need to be having it. The fresher can also go for it, but yes, they should learn TCP/IP basics of IT before you go for courses. So features of Security Plus, this is vendor neutral. There is a certification called CCNA, okay, which also it's not, it's a different certification of different league, different genre. But yes, that gives you knowledge about Cisco products, that restrict you to Cisco products. But no, Security Plus is vendor neutral. There are 5 domains, I tell you. It's separate world in itself. This is accredited to an ANC. It follows ASO ISO 17024, and you see approved by US Department of Defense to meet directive of this one 8140.03. So we have 5 domains. Okay, it looked like just 5 domains, but these 5 domains, especially our course content, it has around 1750 slides. 1750, 1800 slides. So you can imagine 5 domains have 1800 slides. So it comes out to be, you can see, two half, I would say 350, 400, on an average, 350 slides per domain. So it's huge. I would, forefront. So it's huge, I would say. So these are the 5 domains, general security concepts, which talk about zero trust, okay, AAA, zero trust, cryptography. Domain 2 talks about attacks, malware. Domain 3 talks about different security architecture. Okay. Then it also talks about mitigation techniques. Domain 4 is huge, around 540 slides. It includes baselining, it includes networking configuration, firewall routers, and domain 5 is about risk management, third party security, etc. So these 5 domains are separate world in itself. And in our course that we offer, there are around 800 slides, 1800 slides that we will be cover, which consist of which will that in that we will cover these 5 domains. Exam pattern, maximum number of questions is 90. It's multiple choice questions. Okay. Duration is 90 minutes. Passing score is 750. Easily doable. Okay. Paper is available in English, Japanese, Portuguese, and Spanish. The normal cost means if you go to the portal, the cost available is $404 if you purchase it individually. But if you do it from us, okay, you do, because we are CompTIA authorized partner, and we do have a voucher available at a much cheaper price. Okay, so we do offer a complete package. Training is separate, voucher is separate, but voucher also you will get it for a very cheaper price as compared to $404 which is being mentioned on our website. Lot my times people ask me how to pass the examination. Okay, passing the examination these days, I know a lot of you are quite young who has joined this webinar. Okay, people, they think that reading is no more required if we listen to the videos in training. Remember, reading books are mandatory. So there's a book I will suggest you. Okay, two times read of that book plus question answers and practice tests along with my training can help you in passing the examination within 2 to 3 months. I always suggest that give at least three months minimum for any certification because I believe in one thing, that journey is as important as the destination. So you should be. I know a lot of you can pass the examinations easily because there are many ways available. But if you don't enjoy the journey, then what's the use of reaching that destination? So enjoy the destination, enjoy the journey, the path to the destination. That's why give some time. Three to because if you give very less time, then you will not be enjoying the learning journey that is equally important. Okay, so give yourself some 3 months, two times read of a book, along with my slides that we will provide to you. That will be helpful to pass the examination. Okay, I always say some suggestion and recommendation for you people. Work on your communication skill because that is equally important. It is a key to success in any field. Work on your brand value. Brand and visibility matters in today's world. Start writing on LinkedIn. Look, I also write on LinkedIn. Lot my times are on a social media. We are driven by likes. We are driven by comments. No, because I believe in one thing. Even a one person likes my post. If one person life gets improved, then I will write. So work on your brand value. I was listening to one podcast in that person was saying his name was Raj Shamani. He was saying in order to be successful, you don't have to be visible. You have to be ultra visible. So he was narrating one story that he got 20,000 rupees for a marketing budget. He used to work along with his father. So within that 20,000 budget, he has to get the posters printed of his brand and and he has to get it applied. He has to apply or fix. He has to apply it or share it with people in different parts of city. So with 20,000, it was not a huge budget. So what he did is instead of targeting whole city, he targeted just one small area of a land where he got extra visible. Okay, so you have to be visible in the market. Okay, LinkedIn, Medium, write, start writing things. People start recognizing you. Love your company, love your work, not your company. This is I always believe in. Okay, if in this journey company is benefiting it, fine, but focus more on your work because it is work which will take you far, not companies. Companies, I always say, I won't say companies, they are they are pretty selfish. So work, embrace change and adapt. I'm very good in presentation, correct? I do content development also, but right now, Canva. I'm not very averse. I'm not I'm old school guy because I'm 44 years old. During my time, podcast, webinars, they were not there. These days, you can't survive without being visible, without giving webinars, without podcasts. So I'm also embracing the change. So you are. I worked hard and make my career into cybersecurity, and I consider myself successful. Somewhat in my eyes, okay, successful is very limited. It's very relative thing, correct? But now I have to be in the market for next 10 years, and without I can't success. I can't survive for next 10 years. So I'm also embracing the change. So your people, you people are young. If a person like me, okay, who is changing himself, so you do. So do you also. Don't stay in one job for long. Okay, although who is saying it? The person who has spent 13 years in one company, the last company BT which I worked with, I spent 13 years. This is very relative thing, I tell you. Every goals are different. Don't change the company for sake of changing it. But yes, I believe in one thing. Okay, uh, if you're not learning, then definitely move. But yes, if learning and money goes simultaneously and proportionately, then there is no means in staying in a company. There's no means. But you shouldn't be leaving the company. But again, if learning is stopped, money is coming in. Learning should always give preference to money. But this is very relative thing. Whatever I say, it's not a casting on a stone. Everyone's life is different, and prioritize learning and personal growth at the beginning of your career over salary. I can, whatever points I have mentioned here, I have followed it. I always walk the talk. In the beginning of my career, that is in 2006, I joined one college in Delhi, Gurgaon. My salary was pretty good, 25,000 per month. At that time, it was a good amount. But my learning was like stopped. I got a job in a company, corporate training company, Koenig, and that is for just half of the amount. But I joined that, and you know what I'm today is because of that small company Koenig. It's still there in Motinagar, Delhi. So prioritize learning. I do understand money is required, but in the beginning, give more preference to learning. Be a king in a small company rather than a ship or a servant in a big company. That's what my suggestion to you. Okay, so different certifications available for entry level professionals. For management security, look, CompTIA Security Plus is must. SSCP is also there, but SSCP is not very popular. It's by ISC2. In the beginning, if you ask me which two or three certification which I suggest you Security Plus, because you should be having good knowledge about offensive and defensive security. So if you ask me three certs to choose out of it, okay, or four, my suggestion is go for CompTIA Security Plus, CH, and ISO 27001 lead auditor, and pick up, because these days knowledge of cloud is also required, then AWS cloud practitioner. And if you want to again boil it down to two, then I would suggest go with Security Plus, CH, and ISO 27000 lead implementer first, not auditor. Okay, so with this, and these are the different tools which one should learn in the beginning of a career, like TCP/IP. This is must, I would say. Okay, Kali Linux is an operating system which is used for VAPT. Wireshark and TCP/IP, they goes hand in hand. TCP/IP is a protocols. Wireshark is a tool with the help of which you can dissect the protocols at the protocol level, at the packet level, and see. And then you have an Nmap, which is a network mapping tools, and Metasploit, which is a penetration testing tool. It looks like single tools, but you know, these are separate world in itself. And knowledge of TCP/IP is must. And entry level, I would say, don't go for a shortcut. There are no free lunches. There are no shortcuts to success. Lot my times people start looking. Yes, there are material available freely, but yes, spend money on you if you want to go ahead. Okay. So with this, thank you. I'm open for questions. Ghazal, if you have, I only have one screen, so I can't see the questions. So Ghazal, you have to tell me about the questions if you have.
Hi, sir. Wonderful session. Thank you so much for that. Very informative and also very inspiring at the same time. Right. So, sir, we do have one question from a LinkedIn user. So you can stop sharing your screen if you want because there is a mirror
Okay.
image right now.
Okay. I will stop. Yep.
Great, great. Right. So almost 2 years experience in ISO 27001 compliance. He has done LA in ISO 27001. Can he go for Security Plus?
Yes, he should definitely go for Security Plus because LA. is a different certification. LA will help you in how the information security is being implemented and managed in the organization. And Security Plus is a certification which will complement that information because it will talk about the controls and how overall security works and how controls work. So Security Plus, and if you have seen in my last slides, I've already mentioned about the certification, the three certifications, and I've picked up offensive security ch I have picked up. For offensive security, have picked up Security Plus. For management security, and li or la, whichever you pick up, for to get information about how security is implemented. So CompTIA Security Plus, definitely you should go for.
Right, sir. Usually, I think you've addressed that already during your session that people have a misconception that you need some kind of a prerequisite in order to get their Security Plus certification, or in case they are very advanced in their career, so they shouldn't go for a Security Plus. So, would you like to address that again?
So look, Security Plus is not an advanced certification. It is, although the course content is very advanced, Ghazal, but because, but yes, it has been made for entry level certification, entry level people only, the people who have 1 to 2 years of experience and people who want to move their career into cybersecurity. But remember one thing, you have to work very hard. There's nothing like entry level in the certification because course content is very advanced. But yes,
Right, sir.
and security is not very easy, I would say, because it touches different aspects of IT, different fields of IT, different functions. So that's the reason it has covered everything. So it is an entry level, but content is not entry level. It has very advanced concepts.
Right, sir. Right. So, would you say, sir, that Security Plus is more towards cybersecurity, or is it more towards information security as a whole?
Look, I told you anything which is a part of cybersecurity is a part of information security, correct? Because
Right.
cybersecurity is a subset of information security. So it's more of a cybersecurity certification, but it also have some physical security and other stuff, regulation stuff into it, which touches the information security. But yes, it's more of a cybersecurity because it's more talk about how you can protect data in a digital form.
Right, sir. Right. Very well said, sir. So let's wait for another few moments. Guys, if you have any questions, this is the perfect opportunity. Please feel free to leave them down in the comment section, and Mr. Ajit Pal Singh will be getting to all of them. So come on, leave it in the comment section. We'll wait for you to do that. And while we wait, I think this is a good opportunity for me to mention that we're very glad that
Ghazal, I think we have missed you.
right. I'm so sorry. I was on
Oh,
mute, I think. Right.
yeah.
So I was saying that we're very glad that Mr. Ajit Pal Singh is coming out with another one of his CompTIA Security Plus live training batches with us. And as he rightly mentioned, that we are official partners with CompTIA. We're authorized training partners with them. And so the training cost, the voucher cost, everything is going to be extremely subsidized. The live
Yes,
classes
and
start. Yes, sir. Go on.
yeah,
Please introduce that.
it's a 48-hour long course, 6 weeks on weekends, morning India time. It will cover US also because morning time of India is feasible for US also. Okay,
Right.
so it's a weekend course, 8-hour classes every weekend, 6 hours, 6 weekends, which means that you can learn at a good pace, and you will love that. That is what I say, and learn a lot of things from it. Yeah.
Right, sir. And also, Mr. Ajipal Singh is particularly popular for hand holding every single aspirant through and through. So, from the day you start your preparation till the day you're standing in front of your exam center, Mr. Ajipal Singh, sir, is going to be there with you, encouraging you and holding your hand throughout the process, making sure that you are emotionally ready, you're mentally ready, and you are intellectually ready to face the exam.
Yeah, true. I will be there with you, but yes, you have to. Even you join us or don't join us, we are always there to help you because we have our duties to the community. So. even you join us, then you're most welcome. But even then, without that joining us, if you have any queries or anything, yes, we are there to help you out.
Right, sir. Right. That's a lovely sentiment, sir, and absolutely true. Guys, so we are waiting for any last minute questions in case we don't have any. Okay, so we have another question. Okay, let me put that on the screen. So Ramesh is asking a question, sir.
Yeah, but
Like a
UIS
train.
IVR, I didn't get it. What it is? UIS IVR.
Once the training. Mujahid, could you please put in your question again?
Because I didn't get what it is.
Right, sir. It seems to be a typo. So Mujahid, we request you to put in your question again. I think he's
I
asking once the training is over. Okay, we have another one.
How good is to learn cybersecurity into IT or semi-IT domain for 15 hours? So, Satish, as I told you, the certifications are the best way to learn the things. So, look, lot my times people what they do, they wanted to test the depth of the water by just standing on the bank. That won't be easily done. Okay, so you have to first start studying it. That will be that is the certifications are the best way to learn the things. As I've already mentioned, the certifications can deliver you knowledge, can help you in garnering knowledge in a systematic and disciplined manner. To do certifications like you have 12, 15 years of experience into a semi IT domain, then definitely go for CompTIA plus CH, and then try to correlate your your previous experience with the IT, and then uh, project yourself into the market. Look, Mujahid, I tell you one thing. The question that you're asking is more like a chicken and egg situation. What comes first? Correct? Experience or certification? There is no right answer for it. Okay, definitely, I do understand experience is required, but certification is required to enter the industry. Like I did my CISA in 2009. Okay, that helped me to get into the industry on the basis of my certification. So certification or experience, what is important? I told you it is a chicken and egg problem, and there's no right answer to it. So up to you to take a decision, because I believe in one thing: if you want to hunt an animal or a target in a forest, you have to get your guns loaded first, pre-end. It's not like that you see and then you target it. So, got I hope you got an answer.
Right, sir.
So,
He has another.
Mujahid, a lot of courses are available. Now it is up to you. I'm here to offer you cybersecurity courses, and you have seen that I have not only covered cybersecurity, CompTIA Security Plus certification, but I've also talked about many other certifications which are available in the market. So my job, I have done it. Now it's your job to see what suits you the best and go for it. I told you in the beginning that there are no free lunches in life. Okay, so you have to spend money to upgrade yourself, and we are offering it at a very, very subsidized rate. Got it? I'm not saying, I'm not boasting of myself, but getting an opportunity to learn from an industry trainer, the person who is not only a trainer, but at the same time worked into industry for a long time, that too at a very, very minimum rate. Okay, you won't get it in a lot of places. Okay.
Right, sir.
LinkedIn user, what's your name? Okay. Work process consultant. I can, yes, definitely. Look, you are working into ISO 27001. ISO 27001, it mainly talks about controls at a higher level, controls at the documentation level. correct? Just take an example of it. What's your name? I don't know it. So just take an example of it. Uh, ISO 27000 talks about log correlation. So, as a ISO 27001 professional, you will simply have a look at it whether log correlation works or not. But there are tools available like SIM tool, SOAR tool, which helps you in log correlation. And how that tools work, that Security Plus will tell you. So ISO to me, Security Plus, the people who are have done ISO 27001, Security Plus is a certification which perfectly complement the ISO 27001 knowledge and augment your knowledge.
Right, sir. So his name is Devari. We can't
Right.
see him for some reason. Yeah.
Okay.
And also, there was another question by, let me just quickly find that out. I
It
think,
was talking of training cost and all.
Mhm.
This is
Yeah,
about the
so we
training.
can, right, right. So, Ramesh, if you'd like to learn more about the training cost and the voucher, or anybody who's looking to enroll, because we still have a couple of spots left for the batch that is about to start. So, please feel free to give a call on the number on the screen or send us a WhatsApp, and we'll be getting in touch with you and helping you set up and get started.
Okay. Any further questions, anyone? Even it is not related to CompTIA Security Plus, you feel free to ask your question. Okay. I think Ghazal, uh, we can call
Right.
it a
So
day.
wrap up
Okay.
the session.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, I'm just going to quickly check on LinkedIn once in case there are any more questions that we may have missed out.
Uh,
Just doing a quick sweep. Okay, right. So I don't see any further questions. You're most welcome, Ramesh. Please feel free to give us a call. We'll be happy to help you. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining today and taking out the time. And happy Makar Sankranti and still taking
yeah.
out the time to join us. Yeah,
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you so
Uh,
much, sir, for joining.
Thank you.
And we'll be having more of
Yeah.
these webinars now, and
Yeah.
they'll be
Yeah.
hearing more
Sure.
from you.
Yeah. We will be starting a series on AI security also very soon. AI and cloud security.
Absolutely, sir. Sounds like a blast. We'll definitely
Okay.
do that. And we'll be inviting everybody. So don't worry. We'll keep you all posted. And thank you for joining. And see you in the next one.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye.